All right. Good evening, Railroad fandom. I know many of you are probably watching the Jays and Dodgers game tonight, game number 3. We're all pulling for the Blue Jays. Hopefully they win. Well, not everybody, I'm sure, pulling for the Blue Jays, but Canadian folks definitely are. Anyway, I bought a third camera tonight or yesterday, and so now we've got a camera on the west end pointing in like we did. We've got a camera on the east end pointing in, and we've got a central camera pointing down basically from the oil refinery back over to the engine yard. Now, you guys are going to have to tell me a few things here because to me things look good, but who am I, right? I'm just the owner operator here. I've got the camera set for an 8-second switch automatically to go from camera to camera randomly. And I need to know, number one, is that too long or too short of a time between camera switches? Number two, are these cameras located in a decent spot? And again, keep in mind that there are only realistically 3 24-inch T-track modules here that we're dealing with. It will, regardless of how this all works out, it will ultimately be just a switching layout. So it's just going to be one of those things, I think, unfortunately. And you guys are going to have to tell me whether, this is worth doing it this way or changes that I should make to it. Is it too busy in this little area or should we add more? I'm just going to start up the CN 1121 here. We'll give her a little run front to back on the layout so you get an idea what these cameras look like. And we'll see, based on your opinions, whether we need to do some improvements on these. So 1121's moving from east to west right now. Moving through the double crossover. You're just seeing him. He's a little blurry in the camera. I fixed the focus on these cameras as well, rather than doing an autofocus. I figure I'll set it to a certain depth, and hopefully that'll be deep enough or I don't know, focused enough for what we're doing on this railroad. I find autofocus, while good, it tends to jump in and out of range and out of range constantly. I find that a little annoying, but again, you guys are going to tell me whether I need to fix this or not. So we're going to bring 1121 back through, and we're going to see how it performs here. So we'll flip her into reverse. Release the brake. Give her a little horn because we are backing up. You can see it in the I call it 4 camera, but there's really 3 camera views there and my logo. I used to forget to not automatically, but manually switch these camera views when I was doing switching before and found myself always behind. And I found a little script that I could actually use to do this automatically. So it goes through randomly picking which camera to use. So we'll see what happens as we go through. We're coming back into the east end of the yard, switching yard. Back through the second double crossover. We're coming up to the end of the track, so I have to be careful. I have to keep my eyes on where this train is going. And we'll switch over the lights. Give the engineer the green lights in the east end, and we'll bring them back in and through. I think what we're going to do is, as he gets into the west end, we're going to switch him over so he's forced onto the main line rather than the secondary line here. So he's got the green for the crossover. Just coming up to the crossover now. He's entered the crossover. Heading on to the main line. We've stalled there for some reason. I don't know what's going on. We're going to have a look and see what's causing our hang-up. Oh, I think it's the trip pin. I'm going to have to move that little bugger up. I think it's catching on the double crossover. Okay, we'll stop him here. Switch the double crossover back over to the main line. Set the signals. So he's cleared to back up. Engineer's blowing the horn to let everybody know he's in reverse. We're going to stop him in this middle module here, and I'll end the stream at this point. I would appreciate anybody that's watching to actually let me know your comments on number 1, the time delay I've got the camera set for, and number 2, the actual camera placements. If you have any suggestions for better placements or time delays, please let me know in the comments. Take care of you all, and hopefully the Jays win this game tonight. And we'll see y'all later. All right.